The season is almost over. 37 out of the 38 game weeks have gone. And now we're going to look over what went on in the previous set of games, with many targets being washed away. And let's get right into it. In first place, Posh's Pablos, managed by Josh Samuels. He has won the league title after pulling very far away from second and third. He also won the Manager of the Week, which definitely helped for him. And with one set of games to go, he's almost got another Manager of the Month award. I'll assess his team now. So in goal, we got David De Gea, picked up 10 points from the total games. Victor Moses, 10 points after he assisted Olivier Giroud's goal against Liverpool, and then picked up a point somehow. He would have picked up a point against Huddersfield. Nicholas Otamendi played in one game. By the looks, he played one game, and so did Kyle Walker, both against Huddersfield. And after that 0-0 draw, a clean sheet was all that was warranted for them. Over to midfield, Paul Pogba played both games and just picked 2 points each, so 4 points. Christian Eriksen also played two for both of Tottenham's games and picked 2 each from their games. Riyad Mahrez, 10 points after games again. I don't know who I can't remember who they were playing first, but he got a goal. I think a lot of it was against Arsenal. Dele Alli, 8 points, who like Eriksen also played in both of Tottenham's games, but only got 2 points. But with a captaincy, that times 2 the progress and gave him 8 points. Mohamed Salah played one game and didn't score or assist, or miss a penalty, or get a red card, but he just got 2 points. Up front, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang did very well, having scored twice against Burnley, got at least an assist as well, scored in the 3-1 on defeat to Leicester, and picked 22 points overall. Jamie Vardy, 9 points after scoring against Arsenal and then starting against West Ham. In second place, Chris Fowler, after picking up 72 weekly points, he's now 7 points clear ahead of third place. He had quite a good week. David De Gea, who got picked up 10 points. I should be able to clarify why in a bit later. Ashley Young, 2 points after conceding for Man United against Brighton, and then he came on as a sub against West Ham, so just 2 points. Nicholas Otamendi, 7 points. Davinson Sanchez played in a game where Tottenham got a clean sheet, and also a game when Tottenham conceded a goal, but it was 8 points. Luka Milivojevic, who's done well in the season, but just picked up 2 in Palace's only game. Dele Alli, 4 points. Mohamed Salah, 2 points. Leroy Sané, 13 points. not sure. I can't remember if he played against Huddersfield at all. He might have come on as a substitute. Yeah, I think he did. And then against Brighton, he picked he made committed 2 assists, 3 assists in fact. Harry Kane, 18 points. Who was meant to, for other players it would be 9 points, but thanks to the captaincy for Kane, that meant ×2 and 18 points. Roberto Firmino, 2 points after not scoring against Chelsea. Gabriel Jesus played in both Manchester City games but didn't score at all, so just 2 points each games, and it's 4 points. And now a few points later. And in third place is Mo Mane Mo Problems, managed by Alex Lavery. He had a alright weekend, I'd say. Edison, 8 points after he played in the first game for Manchester City, picking up a clean sheet and 2 saves. He's resulting in an extra point, so 8 points there. Claudio Bravo played in the other Man City game but conceded, so that he would have just got 1, maybe 2 points, possibly 3. But Ashley Young, 1 point. Who he was only transferred in later on the Thursday beforehand, so Alex didn't have Ashley Young for when United were playing against Brighton. And Antonio Valencia just played against West Ham, or I think he might have lost a point against. He has 7 points regarding how he did. Davinson Sanchez, 8 points. Kevin De Bruyne, 2 points after only playing against Huddersfield, I think it was. Christian Eriksen, 4 points. Dele Alli, 4 points. Mohamed Salah, 2 points. Alexis Sanchez, 2 points. Harry Kane, also captained of this side, 18 points. Gabriel Jesus, 4 points. And as for the other players, Eden Hazard got 2 points against Liverpool, I think, and then 1 against Huddersfield. Yeah, that's right. It's 3 points. Laporte of Man City just played in the Brighton game. No, he would have played against Brighton, but he conceded, and then it's 1 point. And he was the second player, as well as Hazard, to be transferred out of Alex's side on a scheduled transfer basis. And the fourth place, the Pirates Brigade, managed by me. Now, my chances for getting into the top 3 are all but over. But I do still have a target I am trying to get to, and that's the Manager of the Month. I'm yet to win one across the whole season. I've won 4 Manager of the Week awards, and I'm currently second in Manager of the Month, having came second recently, and there's 2 game weeks for this. My target is to beat Josh Samuels into winning the Manager of the Month. But let's go through my team. I had a good week, but it could have gone better. And if so, I would have been in contention for that top 3 place. But going through the team, David De Gea played against Brighton and West Ham. Picked up 2 against Brighton and then 8 against West Ham. And he only conceded 1 goal. And 2 saves of 1 point against would be again extra points get Bryce Aiton and West Ham. Ashley Young, 2 points. Victor Moses, 10 points. After scoring and getting an assist. No, got an assist and kept a clean sheet against Liverpool. And then lost a point against Huddersfield. Kieran Trippier of Tottenham conceded in the I can't remember which game it was, but he conceded as well as Davinson Sanchez, and he kept a clean sheet in another game, so 8 points. Kevin De Bruyne, 2 points. Christian Eriksen, 4 points. Now here's where I probably fucked up in terms of not getting to closer to the top 3 and not winning the Manager of the Week award. And that was my captain choice. I captained Raheem Sterling. And normally he'd be talked about for his misses. But what went wrong here? I saw he got 3 assists out of 4 against West Ham. I brought him in, I brought him into schedule, and even captained him when he got there. He only played against Huddersfield, and that was when they drew 0-0, and so it's just 4 points. And when you look at some of my other players, I could have got so much more out of them, including the one I'm going to mention after next. Mohamed Salah just got 2 points. Leroy Sané, 13 points. If I'd captained him, imagine what that would have done. It would have got me about to 2,012 points. But anyway, Olivier Giroud I also had. Scored and came against Liverpool, and then he came off the bench against Huddersfield and got a point. So 8 points. And I had Harry Kane, who scored, and then he played in another game but didn't get a goal, so that's 9 points. As for my other players, I had Jose Perez, who I had for the Newcastle game, and then I took him out when Man City were next up. But Perez got me 7 points after the goal. And let's go to the next one. Despite a disappointing week for RC Optical Lens, Tony Samuels is still 70 points clear. Now, he is all but confirmed a Europa League place alongside me. But what happened with his team? David De Gea, 10 points as always. Phil Jagielka, Everton conceded, so that's just a point. Ashley Young had him for both at Man United games, so 2 points. And Michael Keane, just a point after he played in Everton's defence and conceded. David Silva, 2 points. I'm not 100% sure against which team it was. Matt Ritchie, 3 points after playing in one game in a full 90 minutes and then coming off the bench in another. Kevin De Bruyne, captain, just 4 points. Christian Eriksen, 4 points. Mohamed Salah, 2 points. Wayne Rooney, no points. And he's potentially injured, according to the question mark. Jose Perez scored and then picked up 2 points midweek, 9 points, and that's about it for Tony Samuels. Despite a disappointing week, the 38 was probably all he needed to join me. And now let's look down to his closest rival. 6th place, Gylfi Pleasants. Not Ewan Waddle. But he's had a not isn't he could have been better. Just look at it like that. He had two Burnley players, and that's probably cost him his playoff place. And let's have a look. Nick Pope, despite the two saves of 1 point, he still got -2 points after he was in goal against Arsenal in that 5-0 win for Arsenal. James Tarkowski went from 2 to -3. Marcus Alonso he got kept a clean sheet against Liverpool, and then, despite conceding against Huddersfield, he scored against Huddersfield, giving Mr. Pleasures 9 points from that game, 15 in total. Andreas Christensen, who played in the Huddersfield game but conceded, so it's just a point. David Silva, 2 points. Kevin De Bruyne, also captained by him and the other two Europa League chasing teams, 4 points. Raheem Sterling, 2 points. Mohamed Salah, 2 points. Leroy Sané, 13 points. Harry Kane, 9 points. And Jamie Vardy, 9 points after starting again. I'm not sure. He got a goal against West Ham, against Arsenal. So, but then I'm not really sure about. Yeah, he would have played against West Ham and then just got 2 points. But on to the next team. His Europa League chances may be all but gone, but our mid-table team of the week is High Segur, managed by Jamie Christie. Now, he's the highlight because he was the third highest in the manager of the week behind me and Josh. He picked up 78 points, just one behind me in terms of the manager of the week. And yeah, that is right. But onto his team. He also had David De Gea, 10 points. Vincent Kompany just played in the Brighton game, and that's the one where Man City conceded. 1 point. Chris Smalling played in the Brighton game. Eamon just picked up a point, but then he played against West Ham and kept a clean sheet. 8 points. Cedric, the Southampton right back, in the second game, what he did was he kept a clean sheet and he got an assist. I'm struggling a bit on how Southampton would have. Southampton drew against Everton. He lost a point after that late equaliser. And then Southampton beat Swansea by a 0-0. Cedric kept a clean sheet in both. No, in the second one. But I think he did provide an assist in one of the two games. The next team player, Marcus Alonso, picked up 15 points. So that's a good run of points from Jamie Christie and his back line. Kevin De Bruyne, 4 points from continuing the pattern. Exodus Shaqiri scored against Stoke. No, he scored for Stoke against Crystal Palace. 8 points as the midfield. Starting from the strikers get 5 points, and then it progresses the other way as to 8 and 9. But he got 8 points. Stoke just played against Crystal Palace. Sung Hung Min, 6 points. He would have gotten an assist in one game, and then he would have come off the bench again in the other game. Emmanuel Gabardini scored a massive goal for Southampton to keep them up. He didn't play against Everton. He started on the bench against Swansea, but he came off and did the business for Southampton and Jamie Christie. 6 points. Romelu Lukaku was injured, so no points. Harry Kane, 9 points. He scored and picked up 2 extra points. Hugo Lloris, no, I'm going a bit too far into the next player. Why not we go there? On to the relegation places. And looking over, starting with the player with the advantage, Martin Booth, his team being Wolf Boys. His goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris, did very well over the 2 games. The first game, he conceded a late goal, so that we just got 1 point from that. Ormenos would have been either 1 or 2 points. 2 points from that one. And then maybe even 3. And then in this other game, he kept a clean sheet. Maybe a save from there. But 10 points from both games. Wes Morgan of Leicester. He didn't play against West Ham. He played against Arsenal but conceded, so it's just 1 point. Dejan Lovren, who played for Liverpool against Chelsea, and that was Liverpool's only game. 1 point after the goal conceded. David Luiz, yet again, he's still injured. No points there. Marcus Alonso, 15 points after 2 great games for him. Eden Hazard, 3 points after getting 2 against Liverpool and then 1 against Huddersfield. Paul Pogba, 4 points after picking up 2 against Brighton and then 2 against West Ham. And then Wilfried Zaha, Crystal Palace just had 1 game, but he assisted what was the winning goal for Crystal Palace, I think it was. No, the equalising goal. Sergio Aguero and Romelu Lukaku are both injured, so that's no points. And Dominic Solanke came off the bench for Liverpool against Chelsea, so 1 point. And I think I'll be talking about the next opponent for longer. Things are getting rocky right down in that relegation scrap, as Murder on Zidane's Floor was excellent, I'd say. Definitely from the weekend. 64 points picked up, and for a while he was behind me and Josh. But as for his team, and not only that, but he's managed to claw the gap to 30 points. And in recent weeks, his form has been better than Martin Booth, so that's going to be the thing to look out for for tomorrow, as of recording. But on to his team. 64 points picked up in total. David De Gea, 10 points. David Luiz, no points. Michael Keane played just Everton's only game where they conceded thanks to a Cedric assist and a Nathan Redmond goal. There we are. So it's just 1 point, and he wasn't involved in the equaliser at all. And then you got Kolasinac of Arsenal, picked up 13 points, clean sheet, goal, at least an assist, and then I'm not fully sure if he played against Leicester, but if he did, then that's a point lost, or I don't think he got an assist, but He's had a very good weekend, especially for a defender. Abner Herrera, 2 points. I'm not sure who he played against. Idrissa Gueye got the assist for Tom Davis's late goal against Southampton. Shouldn't have been a talking point, because that should have been full time before that was even a thing. Dele Alli, 4 points. Sadio Mane played against Chelsea for Liverpool, but nothing happened, 2 points. Leroy Sané picked up 3 assists against Brighton, 13 points. Andreas Lacazette scored, got an assist, or he might have, and would have got something against Leicester. 10 points, and Gabriel Jesus got the 4 points. But so many things wrapped. This is the thing to look out for, everyone. I'm all of a sudden very excited. Actually, from my point of view, I should be aiming for that Manager of the Month. But still, this is something to look forward to. At least from a neutral point of view. So we're almost done. Many was bad for some, good for others. Targets achieved for some. And tomorrow will be the last set of games, and from there, this video probably would have been uploaded. So what's happening, and then after the final set of games, I'll do a review. And I do have a plan for after every game is done. I'm gonna see if I can get Josh, Chris, and Alex to do a review of their team. I'll review my team and the other teams, unless Chris, Josh, or Alex want to volunteer and do some of the other teams. But I'm going to do a season review after the final game review. Despite the fact I did do a pre-season review for my first episode. But I'm going to leave it there and see what happens in this final game. Whilst the relegation in the Premier League is done, the one in this league is not.